Good evening and welcome to the NIHL Game of the Week here in Romeoville at the Canlan Ice Arena, and it's the first of two here in Romeoville. Game one will see the St. Jude Knights travel to Romeoville to take on the Huskies in some 12U action. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. My name is Aaron Schellen, and I will be bringing you both games live here tonight from Canlan. And just right off the bat, I'm running the ship solo here tonight. My partner, Eric Willowite, is indisposed, so want to apologize right off the bat. As you can see, my shots down in either of the near corners is going to be a little difficult tonight just based on where we had to position the camera so I could run camera, computer, and everything else here this evening. So I will do my best to bring you all of the action that I possibly can. So let's take a look here at tonight's matchup between St. Jude and the Huskies as both teams continue to battle for seeding positioning here early on. So the Huskies come in with a record of 2-4-1 on the season. They have won two of their last three, however. They defeated Winnetka 6-1 on October 9th, dropped a 3-1 matchup to the Stallions on the 15th, and then last time out on the 16th, they defeated Bloomington 3-1. On the other side, the St. Jude Knights come in 1-6. They've lost 6 straight matches after winning their first game of the year against Mammoth back on September 25th. 6 consecutive losses. Last time out, a 5-3 loss against the Ice Dogs back on the 16th. So again, seeding action for both teams. 2-4-1 for the Huskies. 1-6-0 for St. Jude. Not sure who tonight's starting goaltenders are yet, so we'll get you that as soon as I possibly can. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and Wisconsin. This is the 53rd season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, the NIHL president, or visit the website at nihil.info. So yeah, we got a doubleheader here for you tonight. St. Jude and the Huskies in game one. Game two is Bantam action, 14U, as the Northbrook Bluehawks come south to take on the Huskies 14 and under squad. So a couple of Husky games here tonight. So if you're a fan of Romeoville hockey, make sure you hang out here with me tonight. Puck drop on game two, slated to be around 8:20, but since this game looks like it's going to start a little bit late, I assume that game will also start a little bit late. So as more information becomes available, I'll let you know. But we are almost set to go here. 14-minute periods for the 12 and unders. And yep, we're going to have people walking right in front of the camera the entire game just because of where we have the camera set up. So again, I apologize for that. We'll work around it. I will do my best to work around it. So it looks like for the Huskies in goal is number 64, Liam Dolan, getting the start. Down at the other end to our right for the St. Jude Knights will be number 29, Caleb Wiseman. St. Jude Knights in their road greens with the big white letters. That's going to make big white numbers going to make my job infinitely easier here tonight, trying to run both camera and call this action for you. On the other side, the Huskies in their home powder blues with the white numbers as well. Actually, looks like it's not going to be Caleb Wiseman getting the start in goal. It looks like it's going to be number 73, Grady Jusinski, getting the start here this evening for the St. Jude Knights. There's Grady right there, number 73. And once again, we are good to go. Huskies going left to right, St. Jude going right to left, and here we go on the game one of two on the NIHL Game of the Week. Puck played up ahead by the Knights. Yeah, I'm going to have some real issues on the play along the near boards, so just trust me when I tell you what's going on Right now, Aaron Brown and Matthew Bertalmio playing the puck, taken down the other end by the Huskies in that near corner behind the net with it. This puck stolen away by Bertalmio, and he comes out the other side with it, throws it up ahead. It gets underneath everybody. That'll come all the way down to the other end for an icing. Puck through the legs of Nathan Conroy for the Huskies, and that will be an icing. Faceoff will come all the way down to the right-hand side, to the right of Grady Jusinski, number 73 in green and white. On the draw for the Huskies, that's Carson Sullivan, number 8. He wins the draw. Puck cleared down behind Jusinski. Battle in that near corner. Comes out the near side, back to the point. On it is Colin Engelhart. Played into the Husky zone. Is going to be wide of Dolan. In that near corner again, comes out to the other side with it. Cleared back in deep by St. Jude. Huskies have the puck behind their net. Flipped out to the near face-off dot, thrown across the ice. Dangerous pass. Kept in by Engelhart. Puts that puck on net. I don't think it actually ever made it through. Huskies have the puck behind their net, though. Mishit on that pass. They have the puck behind their blue line, or behind their red line, slung around to the near side. Puck is up and out, and that's going to skitter all the way down into the St. Jude zone. On it, there is number 20, Jackson Bogatitis, and he puts that one high and wide. Kept in, though, by the Huskies, slung back around to the near side. Kept in at the point for the moment by Padilla on the backhand, now down low. Puck in the high slot area. Kept in by the Huskies, in on Jusinski. Puck, there's a scramble for it in the blue paint. We have a whistle, and I think a penalty's being called here on St. Jude early on. Yeah, that's going to be number 27, Colin Engelhart. No, wait a second. There's calling a whistle, I guess. Face-off outside of the St. Jude zone there. I'm not sure why the face-off is coming outside the zone. Nonetheless, taken in by the Huskies. That's Monday. Monday down low with it behind the net. Throws it into the slot area. Back to the point. That's Padilla. Mishandles it. Comes out to center ice. Aggressive forecheck here by St. Jude. Out to center ice. Huskies come down with it. It's Monday again. Puck rolls in on Jusinski. He makes the save, and the puck somehow gets through Jusinski and tapped in for a goal. That's Keegan Driscoll, number 66 for the Huskies. Taps that one home, and the Huskies take an early 1-0 lead. Not sure how that one got through Jusinski, but it did, and the Huskies are up 1 here early on in the first period. Putting the puck towards the net, good things can happen. Here come the Huskies again, across the blue line. Thrown into the far corner, battle down there. Huskies get it back to the point. Shot in from the point, off the post. Rebound shot. Jusinski makes the save and is able to cover up. Good hard shot from the point by Nathan Fernandez there. Made it all the way through, hit the far post, and Jusinski was forced to cover up for a whistle. So faceoff is going to come to his right. Draws one by St. Jude. Matthew Bertalmio now throws it up ahead. Has a stick lifted, taken away, and the Huskies will gain control of it. Cleared up, but not out. Kept in at the point for the moment, and here come the Huskies the other direction. 2-on-1. Thrown into the slot area, shot, score. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot, and the Huskies take a 2-0 lead. That was, I believe that was number 98, Jackson Hobby, who, yeah, it was number 98, Jackson Hobby, put the shot past Jusinski, and just like that, the Huskies are up 2-0. That was a perfectly executed 2-on-1 by Romeoville, and they jump out early here with a couple kind of a grindy goal, a grimy goal in the paint, and then just a gorgeous executed 2-on-1 to give them a 2-0 lead. So we'll see if St. Jude can bounce back here and get on the board. Huskies with the puck. With the puck up into center ice and out. McHugh, D to D, over to Vazania. Puck deflects up into the St. Jude bench for a whistle and a faceoff. 10:16 left in the first period. Huskies with a 2-0 lead. This is the first of two here at Canlan Ice Arena. Nice little move to get into the zone is Bogatitis. He has the puck, tries to center it, gets it back on his stick, back to the point, splits the defense, and there's a race for it back at center ice. Taken there is Saranic. Thrown down in by Sullivan. First one on, it's going to be John Wilkins in green and white for St. Jude. Wilkins up ahead to Dine. Dine taps it forward. Padilla now throws it back the other way, taken away. Here comes Monday in all alone. Monday in, shot, whistles it far post. Golden opportunity to give his team a 3-0 lead and just missed the net. Puck bounces out to center ice where Hobby has it. Skates through a couple of defenders. Nice move by Hobby. Hobby in at the point, at the faceoff dot. Throws it towards the goal. Jusinski falls down. And Hobby has his second goal here in the first couple of minutes of this game, and it is 3-0 Huskies. Unfortunate there for Jusinski, just was going the wrong direction, and I think that shot fooled him in terms of the velocity, and that's the second goal here in the first few minutes for Jackson Hobby, and it's 3-0. We got a quick whistle and a timeout being called here by St. Jude as they fall behind quickly. 3-0 in this first period. .9:22, so we're just over 5 minutes. 5 minutes into this hockey game, and the Huskies have dominated here early with a 3-0 lead. 3 quick goals by Romeoville. See if St. Jude does anything with their goaltending or if they're going to stick with young Grady. You can see Grady over there having a conversation one-on-one with one of his coaches while the rest of the team is being talked to by presumably the head coach. If you're a goaltender, you're going to have a really short memory, right? Short-term memory, and you let the last shot go and you move on. So we'll see how Jusinski rebounds here after giving up 3 quick goals early on. Plenty of time for St. Jude to get back into this one, however. There is only 4 minutes and 38 seconds into this hockey game. We're about ready to restart action. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to follow these upcoming games. Friday, October 21st, that's tonight. The Hawks are taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Sunday, the 23rd, versus the Seattle Kraken. And then Tuesday, the 25th, the Blackhawks will take on the Florida Panthers. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. All right, here we go. So it is going to stay Grady Jusinski in net for St. Jude. Draw is won by the Huskies. Across the blue line with it is Fitzgerald. Puts that one in on Jusinski. He's able to make the save, and it's cleared out by St. Jude. So nicely done that time by Grady, keeping that one out of the net. Behind the net, Monday has it knocked away from him, and St. Jude is able to get the puck out to center ice. Tapped forward, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Knights. The other direction if they hurry. Looking ahead for Engelhart, not able to complete the pass. Kept in for the moment. And the Huskies will get it out to center ice. They come the other direction with it. Thrown forward onto the stick of Padilla. Armando Padilla in, puts the shot, whistles wide of that far post into the near corner. You'll just have to trust me. And St. Jude is skating out of their own zone with it. Taken away by the Huskies at center ice. Down the other direction with it is Adrian Williams Jr. Williams with that hard wrist shot. shoulder save made by Jusinski, kept in at the point by the Huskies. On it now are the Huskies in between the faceoff dots, thrown forward to Conroy, just out of his reach, down in that near corner now. Conroy has it behind the net, throws it into the blue paint. Shot from the point, saved by Jusinski, gets away from him, rebound, goes wide. So a couple good saves by Jusinski. Had a difficult first 4 minutes, but has come on strong here in the last couple, made a couple of tough saves. Shot from the point, deflects in. Nothing you can do about that. I don't know if that goal is going to go to Nathan Fernandez or not, but that hits something on the way in, gets past Jusinski, and it is 4-0 Huskies here in the first period. It's just not the way you want to get things started if you are the St. Jude Knights. Again, still plenty of time to get back into this one, but it's going to be too deep a hole to climb out of here at some point. Huskies have the puck again. That is Conroy. Conroy takes it deep, throws it off the back of the net. Behind the net with it now is St. Jude. They get the puck up but not out. Kept in by the Huskies along the far half boards. Thrown bad angle, and Jusinski's able to glove that one down. Gets a pat on the head from one of his defensemen there, and smart move by Jusinski to just snag that one out of the air as we are halfway through period number 1 of a 4-0 hockey game. Huskies all over St. Jude here early. Puck back to the point, thrown in deep by Fernandez. Behind the net, St. Jude has, the Huskies have it. Try to walk out in front with it. They can't. And Wilkins has the puck, gets it up ahead to Weirs. He loses it, and the Huskies come back the other way with it. Little toe drag, nothing doing. That was Fernandez, number 18, who's looked really sharp here early on in this first period. Puck thrown towards the slot area. Behind the net, St. Jude has it, just trying to get it out of their own zone. They're not able to. That's Aaron Brown, number 89, behind the net. She was a Premier Select All-Star last year, Aaron Brown, number 89 in green and white. Puck comes out the other way, and back for it will be Saranic. Saranic takes it, throws it ahead, has it stolen away. St. Jude almost tries to walk in all alone, has it taken away. Nice job by Saranic to recover. Taken away again by St. Jude, though. Put towards the goal. Goes behind Liam Dolan, who hasn't seen much action here in period number 1. Puck in the near corner. Behind the net. Slung around to the far side. Out with it comes Matthew Monday. Monday 2-on-1. Monday top of the faceoff dot. Thrown in. Jusinski makes the save and covers up. Nicely done. As Monday got that hard shot off from that far faceoff dot. And the save is made by Jusinski for the save. Faceoff's going to come to his right with 5:54 left in the first period. 4-0. Huskies with the lead. Draw is won by the Huskies. Shot, score! Beautiful shot right off the faceoff. I believe that was Adrian Williams, number 38. No, that was 88, excuse me. That's Alexander Kushkowski, who took that shot right off the faceoff and ripped it top corner, and it's 5-0 Huskies. The puck on the net, and good things happen. You win the draw in the offensive zone, and Kushkowski just turned around and rifled that one into the top corner, and the Huskies have put up a 5 spot here in the first period. Collision out there at center ice. Another collision at the blue line. Huskies walk in again. Put towards the goal, deflects behind the net. Huskies have it there. That's Nicholas Thomas. Loses it in the corner, but one of his linemen are right there to help pick him up. Gets it back. Has it knocked away, kicked forward by Jimmy McHugh, but not out. McHugh now on it again for St. Jude behind the net. Around to Vazania. Vazania has it. Back around to the other side to McHugh. McHugh will get this puck out into center ice. It hits a skate and will bounce all the way down on the goaltender, Liam Dolan. And that's really the first time he's had to play the puck here in the first period. He covers up for a whistle that will come to his left with 5 minutes left in the first period of a 5-0 Husky lead over the Knights. Draws one by the St. Jude Knights. Aaron Brown tries to get it over to Wilkins, but misplays it, and the Huskies come the other direction. So they're looking for half a dozen here in the first. Cleared in. Brown will be back on it for St. Jude. Aaron Brown up off the near boards. Puck skated up and out by Dukar. Dukar on the forecheck. The Knights throw it Huskies throw it forward. Puck at center ice. Knights are able to get it in for the moment. And the Huskies come the other way, 3-on-1, and it's going to be whistled down for an offsides, as I believe Kushkowski just in ahead of the play for an offsides. 4.5 left to go in the first period. 5-0. Romeoville with the lead here. Draws one by St. Jude, and just overpowering Nathan Immersek is able to take the puck away for the Huskies. Stolen back by St. Jude for the moment. Down here in front of us, Fitzgerald now for the Huskies. In the near corner, puck is thrown towards the net, knocked away by Jusinski. Behind the net, the Huskies have it again. Puck deflects off a skate and comes out. That's Engelhardt for St. Jude. Just puts it to open space, but there are no white jerseys there, only blue. That evades everybody and will be whistled down for an icing. So faceoff's going to come down to our left. In front of Liam Dolan, number 64. Liam getting the start here for Romeoville. It's Brennan Pertel on the draw for St. Jude. As the Knights look to get on the board here in the first period. Trying to get some sort of positive momentum carrying into the second. Cleared in deep by the Knights. Huskies have the puck along the near side. They're going to skate out with it, put into center ice. Nice feed up ahead for Thomas. Nicholas Thomas tries to skate through a couple defenders. He can't. Back to Padilla at the point. Padilla puts the puck towards the net. It's taken away by Sean Hansen. Hansen throws it up ahead to Weirs. Weirs over to Pertel, Pertel down low with it behind the net. Puck thrown towards the slot area, banged away by the Huskies, and they will skate out with it. Williams takes it wide, puts that puck towards Jusinski, who gloves it down, drops it, but is able to cover up for a whistle. Now with under 3 minutes left to go in period number 1. Faceoff's going to come to the left of Grady Jusinski. Draw is won by Romeoville. Cleared down in deep. Aaron Brown down there with it for St. Jude. Puck is cleared out. A race for the puck here. It's going to reach the red line, though, for an icing. No, they're going to wave it off. I say it was last touched by Romeoville. Opportunity here for St. Jude. Shot in, just deflected wide of Dolan. Best opportunity for the Knights here in the first period. Back to the point. St. Jude has it, flips it towards the goal. In the slot area, shot, save made by Dolan. So good shift for St. Jude right there as they get a couple of opportunities, couple of shots on Liam Dolan, but Dolan comes up big and keeps his team up 5-0 here with 2:17 left to go. And there is a goalie change now as number 29, Caleb Wiseman, down in net for the St. Jude Knights. His team down 5-0. Puck cleared around the near side and out to center ice. That's Fitzgerald with a ton of speed. Jack Fitzgerald in, shot. Wiseman makes the shoulder save. Deflects into the corner. Aaron Brown now down low. Throws it along to the near side. Looking for Jimmy McHugh. Battle down there. Puck in the slot area. Matthew Bertolmeo tries to stick handle that one out of trouble, and it's just cleared right back in by Romeoville. Huskies have the Knights pinned here again. We're 90 seconds left in the first period. 5-0, Romeoville with the lead. Down low, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald battling two green jerseys. Brown behind her own net. Puts it up to Ryan Dine, who's not able to get it out. Digging for it right down here in front of these fans who unfortunately are blocking the shot, but there are 6 skaters down there digging away at the puck. And it looks like the Huskies will at least get that one down in deep. They do. Behind the net now. Under a minute left in the first period. Driscoll down there now for the Huskies. Walks out, walks into the slot area, tries the backhand, and that one goes wide. Immersek keeps it in at the point. Aaron Brown behind her own net now. A little bit of space, throws it right into the slot. Dangerous pass, good help defense by St. Jude as that one was dangerous. Dine going forward, he's not able to get there. Huskies come out the other way with it. Markham throws it into the zone as we're down to 16 seconds. Puck is cleared out by St. Jude into center ice. It's Armando Padilla over to the far side for the Huskies. Pass is deflected. And that will do it for the first period. And that was a great first period if you're a fan of the Huskies, as they are going to take a 5-0 lead into period number 2. Just complete dominance by Romeoville in that first period. They got out early and they just poured it on St. Jude. So we'll see what the Knights are able to do here in the second period. Starting last season, the Northern Illinois Hockey League introduced the Premier Select level, a new and higher level of play. These teams in Premier Select play longer periods, and at the end of the season, Premier Select divisions play a double elimination tournament format. NIHL believes that the on-ice performance should decide which teams deserve to play at the highest level of Tier 2 hockey in Illinois. Qualifying for the regular season's Premier Select level of play is based solely on the team's on-ice performance. This process assures that only the strongest Tier 2 teams in the league play at the Premier Select level. People familiar with the league will recognize that this is the same philosophy that guides the league at all levels, letting teams' results determine the level at which they should play. And I couldn't agree more. Getting ready for second period action here at Canlan. Very happy you could join me here on this Friday night for the NIHL Game of the Week doubleheader at Rink 1 at the Canlan Ice Arena. Game 1, St. Jude and Romeoville Huskies, Pee Wee 12 and under action. Game 2, puck drop set for about 8:20. It's going to be some bantam hockey, 14 and under, as the Northbrook Blue Hawks take on the 14 and under Huskies. So double header Romeoville Husky hockey action here for you tonight on Friday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing some more St. Jude hockey for you. That's going to be tomorrow at about, I believe, puck drops at 1:10 for that one down in Crestwood, Southwest Ice Arena for some girls hockey, 14 and under girls hockey tomorrow afternoon. So come hang out with me for that one as well. Nothing beats Friday night, Saturday afternoon hockey as far as I'm concerned. We are getting ready for second period action now. St. Jude left to right, Romeoville right to left. Romeoville with a 5-0 lead, 5 goals in that first period. A couple of opportunities down the stretch for St. Jude, but really from start to finish, that game, that first period was all Huskies. Here we go with period number 2. Persbilski tries to get it out for St. Jude. He can't. So Jimmy McHugh playing it further down deep, has it taken away from him, but then Mickey Dokar is able to take the puck away for a second. Romeoville right back on the attack in that far corner. Behind the net with it now. Wraparound attempt into the blue paint. Good defense by St. Jude to knock that thing away from trouble. Padilla from the point slings it all the way around. Comes out the near side. Back to the point, put towards the goal, and Wiseman will cover that one up. No real danger on that low shot that stayed on the ice. Caleb Wiseman smartly, though, blocks it and gets a whistle. So faceoff's going to come to his right. Draws one by Romeoville. Back to the point. Hard shot from the point. Deflects wide of Wiseman. Again, that's Nathan Fernandez, who 3 or 4 times tonight has whistled off shots from the point that have been dangerous scoring attempts for the Huskies. That one deflects wide, however. Puck comes around the far side where Aaron Brown has it. Taps it forward, and it trickles out to center ice. Gets away from Romeoville there for a second, but they're able to play that puck right back. Coming the other direction, Carson Sullivan, 1-on-3. Sullivan throws it towards the slot. Shot, score. Carson Sullivan with speed, and that goal eventually scored by, that's number 88. That's Alexander Kushkowski again, but that was set up by Carson Sullivan with his speed. He came down the near side, threw it into the slot, and Kushkowski was able to just tap that one home as he was positioned in the slot area, and the Huskies have extended that lead to 6-0 here as we are just underway in period number 2. And here come the Huskies again. It's Matthew Monday put in on Wiseman, and Caleb is able to glove that one down. Faceoff's going to come to his left. Draws one by Romeoville back to the point. Loads up, throws a shot in on Caleb Wiseman, and Caleb covers up again. That was Marek Saranik from the point. Got just enough on that one to get it towards the net, but not enough to get it past Wiseman. And it was at a good level. It was at kind of at that shin level where it could easily be tipped in, but clear path in to Wiseman, who made the save. So another face-off to the left of Caleb Wiseman. It's one again. Dangerous pass, though, telegraphed, and here's an opportunity for St. Jude walking in all alone. Shot, save made by Dolan. That was, I believe, Mikey Huber walking in and not able to beat Liam Dolan. So best opportunity of the game for St. Jude, and Dolan's able to make the save. Draws one by St. Jude. That was just a unfortunate, dangerous pass from D to D, and good opportunity for the Knights. But here come the Huskies the other direction. Here comes Kushkowski again. Kushkowski walks in. Shot whistles wide of the blocker side of Caleb Wiseman into the near corner. Back to the point. Thrown down in deep by the Huskies. Rings around to the other side. It's Jackson Habby down there. High slot area. St. Jude has it. In the feet of Huber. Puck cleared up but not out. Put towards the goal. That was Markham, number 80. Puck finally makes it out to center ice. Bertalmio tries to play it through, does get it finally skate to stick down low, and he's banged into the boards by Padilla. No call. Back to the point, and Romeoville is able to get it up and not out. Kept in right at the point by Vazania. And Bertalmio is heading over to the team's bench. He was hit pretty hard into the boards. No whistle. And Romeoville now comes the other direction. That's Nicholas Thomas, and that'll be whistled down for an offsides and a whistle outside of the St. Jude zone. So a big collision down here to our right. Armando Padilla and number 9, Matthew Bartolomeo. And Bartolomeo went to the bench, kind of hunched over. He looks to be okay down there, though. His team down 6-0, 4 minutes into the second period. Draws one by Romeoville again. Back on it will be Fernandez with some speed. It's pinned off by Mickey Dokar. But then the Huskies come out with it. Here comes Fernandez, finds a way. Been calling his name all night. He's been really visible out there. Puts that towards the slot, and it comes out to center ice. Carson Sullivan leaves it for Conroy. Conroy throws it forward to Fitzgerald. Jack Fitzgerald, top of the faceoff circle, puts it towards the goal, deflects wide, where Persbilski has it, tries to get it out. He can't. There's Fernandez again. Skates wide, throws it into the slot. Shot, and Caleb Wiseman makes the glove save. So shot from a dangerous area in that faceoff dot, and Wiseman showing those reflexes, making the save and keeping this right where it is with 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Face off to the left of Caleb Wiseman. Draws one by Romeoville. I feel like I've been saying this all night long. Back to the point. Loads up from the point. Knocked away by Wiseman. That was Marek Saranik on that shot from the point. Net comes off its moorings. I think they're saying it was knocked off its pegs by Romeoville. So the faceoff's going to come outside of the St. Jude zone. It's Keegan Driscoll on the draw, and he wins it cleanly. Romeoville walks into the offensive zone. It's Monday. Monday puts it behind the net. Around the other side, St. Jude tries to get the puck out, and they do. Just for a moment, though. Nice Nathan Immersek skates in. Skates around a couple of defenders. Puck in the high slot area. And Romeoville does a nice job keeping it in there, as I believe that was Fitzgerald was down on his belly, and he had to play that puck at the point. Put up and out to center ice by St. Jude. Right into the waiting stick of a blue jersey, Keegan Driscoll. Driscoll has it on the backhand. Dumps it in at the point. Romeoville down deep with it now. Puts it through the paint. Comes out the other side. And that's Sean Hansen now for St. Jude. Backhanded forward. But the Huskies have it and just put it back into the Knight zone. Knights go D to D. That's Franco Lasagna. Puck is cleared in. No icing. And Padilla will be the first one on it for the Huskies. Plays it forward and knocks down another St. Jude player. And we are going to have a penalty called here on the Huskies. I think that's going to be Padilla. Bertalmio now. Bertalmio tries to go around Padilla. And Romeoville touches up, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game here called on Romeoville. So St. Jude going to go on the man advantage with an opportunity to get on the board here in the second period. That is going to be Armando Padilla going to the box. We'll see if they get him for interference or roughing. But at any rate, the Knights, it's going to be a rough on number 30, Padilla. So St. Jude with an opportunity to get on the board here. Bertalmio will take the draw for St. Jude. Down deep in that near corner. Bertalmio has it behind the net, tries the wraparound, has it again, comes back the other way with it, throws it in the slot, shot, and Dine missed the net. Beautiful setup by Bertalmio, and Dine just put it wide of the near side. Bertalmio walks in, shot, tries to pick top shelf. He can't, and the Huskies will come back the other way with it with a ton of speed. That's Fernandez again. Fernandez one-on-one with Aaron Brown. Fernandez walks in, shot off the post the other direction. And that was a golden opportunity for a shorthanded goal. Bertalmio now with space. Toe drag Bertalmio in. He's knocked down. Puck makes it all the way through back to the point, and it will elude Aaron Brown and come out to center ice. So up and down hockey here. That was a fun exchange by both teams. as the Huskies will ice it here with a minute left on the man advantage and 7:19 left to go in period number 2 of a 6-0 hockey game. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to announce that the Chicago Blackhawks intermission and Junior Hawks pregame skates are now available for select dates this season. Contact Ben Ostler at 312-455-7096 to register your teams today. St. Jude keeps it in at the point. Aaron Brown over to the far half boards to McHugh. McHugh walks in, shot, in and out, rebound, score. St. Jude breaks the ice finally on the power play. Logan Przbilski is able to pot the rebound, and it is 6-1. So St. Jude showing some life on that power play. Couple of really nice opportunities, and they're finally able to get one through, and they are now down 6-1. Get a couple of posts on that power play. Now when Jimmy McHugh hit the post, came right out to Logan Przbilski, and Przbilski didn't miss the open net. Has the puck back again, throws it forward for Dokar. Dokar 1-on-3 down in the near corner. Put towards the goal. And Romeoville skates out with it to center ice. That's Williams, Adrian Williams Jr. in that far corner. Aaron Brown nagging him. Put back to the point. Thrown down in deep by James Markham. Comes out the other side for Thomas. Out with it comes Romeoville. Walks into the slot. Backhand area. Backhand shot near the paint. And Aaron Brown will skate it out for St. Jude. Throws it forward. Tries the little self pass, but the first one on it will be Markham behind the net. Markham up ahead. Nice outlet pass. Knocked away from Thomas, and St. Jude takes control of the puck. Thrown forward. Breakaway attempt here. Shot, score! Sean Hansen just off the bench on a line change. Good feed. Walks in all alone on Liam Dolan, and that's a couple of goals in a couple of minutes. And St. Jude trying to make some noise. It's 6-2. You like to see at this level is these kids just don't quit. St. Jude very easily could have packed this thing in down 6-0, but they did not, and that's going to bring out a new goalie as Liam Dolan goes to the bench, and Seamus Tosh, number 33, now in net for the blue and white. Keegan Driscoll in. Shot whistles wide of Wiseman. Behind the net, St. Jude has it. It's Brennan Pertell pinned against the backboards. Knights try to get it out, and they do. It's going to squirt all the way down into the Romeoville zone, and that will be an icing with 5:23 left now in the second period. Huskies with a 6-2 lead, but the last two goals have been scored by St. Jude. One on the power play, one on a breakaway, so they're not quite ready to concede this one yet. They're down 4 with just under 5.5 left to go in period 2. Game 2 will start about 15 minutes after game 1 ends, I imagine. It's Northbrook and the Huskies in some Bantam 14 and under action, so stick with me for that one. St. Jude able to get it up to the blue line, but not out. Fernandez just dumps it right back in deep. Behind the net. Comes around to Hansen. Taken away by Romeoville. Put towards Wiseman. Shot in. I think that hit Wiseman without him even realizing it. And St. Jude is able to get the puck out to center ice. Huskies flip it back to the blue line. Skate forward with it. Conroy down low with Franco Vazania. Battle along those far boards. Taken away by Romeoville. Taken right back by St. Jude. Now they battle behind the net. Pass into the slot. Shot. And that one, I think, at the knob of the stick of Wiseman. Shot from the point by Fernandez. Behind the net again. And Wiseman's able to make the save, comes back to the blue line. Fernandez again throws it down in deep. Back the other way for Jimmy McHugh. Puck is cleared out, and I think it's going to be another icing call. It is, with 4:02 left to go here in the second period. St. Jude, again, pinned in their offensive or in their defensive zone here a little bit over that last minute and a half. So nice answer by the Huskies as they gave up a couple of quick goals there to turn this into a bit of a more interesting hockey game. They settled it down there on that shift, got a couple of shots in on Caleb Wiseman, and have tilted the ice once again down to our left. Carson Sullivan on the draw for the Huskies. Back to the point, knocked out. Here comes Matthew Bertalmio. Bertalmio in all alone on the breakaway. Bertalmio in, shot, score! Bertalmio did not miss, knew what he wanted to do, and that's 3 unanswered goals by the Knights, and it is 6-3. Again, you like to see the energy level and the fight of this Knights team. They got down 6-0. It is now 6-3 with plenty of time left to go to come back and win this one. Draws one by the Huskies again. Huber and Hobby battling for it. It's taken away by Bertalmio. Puck squirts over to the far side. Dine and Aaron Brown collide. Puck thrown to space down here in front of us. That's Hobby, who has a couple of goals already. Puts this one in towards Wiseman. One hit a stick on the way in, and Caleb wisely able to cover that one up for a whistle with 3:25 left to go in the second period. 6-3. Romeoville with the lead. This was a 6-0 game. Not too long into the second period. 3 unanswered goals here by the Knights in the last 4 or 5 minutes have made this thing interesting. Back to the point. That's Kushkowski. Puts that one in, and this nice skate work there, by Vazania out to center ice. Romeoville puts it towards the slot. Nobody there. And St. Jude is able to get the puck out to center ice. That's Vazania again. Flips it forward. Clears it in deep, and Dine will go on the forecheck. Backhanded around to Kushkowski. St. Jude has it. Bertalmio throws it cross ice, looking for that tip in the slot. Doesn't connect. Kept in at the point by St. Jude again. Behind the net, Romeoville has it. Aggressive forecheck by St. Jude. They're able to keep the puck in. And Romeoville is able to get it out to center ice here. Nicholas Thomas gets it over to Fernandez. That's 38. That's Nathan Immersek. Immersek loses it to Aaron Brown, who throws it forward onto the stick of Przbilski. Shot in, save, and we're going to have a penalty called. So Aaron Brown with the outlet pass to Przbilski. He gets in on Seamus Tosh, has his legs taken out from underneath him, and St. Jude is going to go back on the man advantage as Nathan Fernandez is going to go to the box here. I don't know if it's going to be a trip. Yeah, that is going to be a trip on Nathan Fernandez. So St. Jude already with 3 unanswered goals, an opportunity to get a 4th here and make this thing even more interesting in the second period. Again, I apologize for the camera angle. It's just the best I can do with what's afforded me here doing this game by myself. Kind of tilting the camera forward for you a little bit so you can hopefully see the action a little bit better. Puck's going to squirt down into the St. Jude end. Aaron Brown down there with it. Battle right along the far half boards. 3 green jerseys, 1 blue jersey. That one squirts out to center ice. Opportunity here for Przbilski. Przbilski walks in all alone, and he tries the drag shot, and the save is made by Tosh. Wow. Nice attempt by Logan Przbilski. Almost just tucked that one in the near post as he was being hounded the whole way. St. Jude up into center ice. That's Duke Dokar. Knocked away from Padilla. Dokar and Padilla go down low with it. Thrown up off the boards. McHugh's able to keep it in at the near point. Throws it cross ice to Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown has it, puts it down in deep. Back to the point to Brown. Padilla throws it up and is able to get it out to center ice. 1 minute left in the period. 45 seconds left on the power play. Aaron Brown behind her own net. Tries to get it to McHugh. Does finally get to McHugh. Jimmy down low. Trying to start some offense here for St. Jude. Knights get it up into center ice. It's Engelhardt. Engelhardt has it taken away, but Bartolomeo has it. Bartolomeo skates through one blue jersey, tries to get it back, has it down low. Misplays it for a second. Walks out with it, high slot area. Bartolomeo puts it towards the net. Nice pass, shots. That's in. No, it stayed out. Somehow that stayed out of the net. Bartolomeo found the stick of Ryan Dine, and it looked like a sure thing for number 3 as he had an open net. Here comes Bartolomeo again with the shot in, saved by Tosh. Down to the final 10 seconds, man advantage is up. Puck is played right at the blue line, cleared out to center ice, and that will do it in a very entertaining second period. A second period that saw Romeoville come in with a 5-0 lead. They were able to extend it to 6-0, but the last 3 goals all scored by the Knights, and almost at a fourth there in the final 30 seconds of the second period. So we're going to go to the third here with the Huskies up 6-3. All NIHL teams are close to the end of their seeding round play. Each team is working to collect the points that prove they belong in their competitive level for regular season play. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our next NIHL game of the week will be in about an hour. We'll immediately follow this one as the Northbrook Bluehawks Bantam team takes on the Huskies Bantam in a NIHL Premier Select matchup. Do not miss it. But we still have 14 minutes of hockey here to play, and this St. Jude Knights team not going away quietly as they got down 6-0, scored 3 goals in the final about 6 or 7 minutes of that second period, and have made a game of this thing as that puck is finding its way more and more into the Romeoville offensive side of things. Both teams gone through both goalies on their roster. Huskies started Grady Jusinski. The Knights started Grady Jusinski. Caleb Wiseman came in for him in the late in the first period. On the other side, Liam Dolan got the start for the Huskies. He was replaced by Seamus Tosh midway through period number 2. So we're getting ready for period number 3. Huskies once again left to right, while St. Jude right to left. Draws one by the Huskies again, and they're immediately into the St. Jude zone. Knights have it, though. It's Bartolomeo. Stolen away by the Huskies. Behind the net, Aaron Brown down there. 2 skaters to a side behind the net. Huskies have it back to the point. It eludes Conroy, comes out to center ice. And Nathan Fernandez back on it for Romeoville. Up to center ice, deflects off the stick of Brown. Dokar is able to get the puck over and out to center ice. Squirts down here in front of us. Ryan Dine, who just missed a wide open net in the closing seconds of the second period, which could have made this a 2-goal game. Huskies have the puck. They throw it up into center ice. Brown has it, but has to wait for her teammates to clear. She did not, so we will have an offsides whistled down and a face-off. We can call the face-off at center ice, I think. Yep, we have center ice face-off. Just a couple minutes into the second period. Dokar and Sullivan on the draw, won by Sullivan. Hobby skates it down in deep. Behind the net with it, though, is McHugh for the Knights. Jimmy McHugh tries to play it up to the near half boards. Kicked forward by the Huskies. Knights get it back. Banged out to the point and out to center ice. Cleared right back in by Romeoville, though. Battle for it right here in front of us at the blue line. Thrown in deep by Saranic. And McHugh will play it for St. Jude. McHugh forward ahead up to Bertomeo, who overskates it. It's taken away by Romeoville. They come the other direction. That's Monday. Monday doesn't get the shot in. Shot, rebound off the post and out. That one beat Wiseman cleanly, hit that far post and came out the other way. Now the Huskies, that's Dokar. Dokar with the backhand shot, rebound, beautiful save made by Seamus Tosh. Wow, keeping that puck out of the net. So down at one end, Caleb Wiseman beat cleanly on that near post, but it bounces out right down the other direction. Here comes Dokar again. Mickey Dokar down the far side, puts that one in on Tosh, and Tosh is able to make the save that time. Just an absolutely glorious save by Seamus Tosh down at our left just a second ago. Save of the night right there, made by either goalie. Seamus Tosh somehow was able to get from that right post over to the left post and make the save and keep this thing a 3-goal hockey game. Draws one back to the point, put towards the goal. Trickles in on Tosh. A couple players go head over skates. Tosh covers up for a whistle. So St. Jude got down 6-0 in this one. Huskies poured it on with 5 first-period goals, but St. Jude is able to tighten this thing a bit. They still have a lot of work to do. They're down by 3, but they have not quit. They've had a couple of great opportunities to get this thing closer, but Husky goaltending has kept this thing right where it is, a 6-3 hockey game. Kushkowski throws it to the far side. Romeoville walks in. Brown now. Hansen tries to play it out and can't. Brown again. Brown bangs it off the boards back to the point, but Romeoville's able to just dump it right back in. And for the Huskies, this is what you want. Offensive zone time with your team leading by 3. Puck in the slot area. It's just sitting there. Shot goes wide into the near corner. Four players battling for it in that near corner. St. Jude's able to get the puck out to center ice. We'll have a whistle and a face-off. Just outside of the Romeoville, or right outside of the St. Jude zone. It's Bertomeo and Sullivan. Draws one by Sullivan. Gets it over to the far side to Bogatitis, who clears it in deep. Collision behind the net. The puck squirts out near that near face-off dot. Down low with it is McHugh. McHugh loses it. Romeoville takes over in the near corner. Sullivan now stops on a dime, puts it into the slot. It's knocked away. Stays in the zone nicely. Nicely done by Romeoville. Down deep with it. That's Conroy. Bertomeo now behind his own net, throws it forward, kept in at the point by Sullivan. Sullivan walks in, shot on Wiseman, makes the right pad save into the far corner rather. St. Jude clears it up to center ice as we're at 9.5 now left in this hockey game. 6-3, Romeoville with the lead. Dropped back to the point. Thrown through the slot. Knocked out by Bertomeo. He races for it, but Romeoville is able to get it. Put to the near side. Ryan Dine. Down in deep, he goes for a change. Romeoville with time now in their own zone. Kept in at the point for a second by St. Jude. They get the puck at center ice. Dokar. Back to the blue line in the other direction. Come the blue and white. Shot in. Wiseman makes the glove save. Alexander Kushkowski fired that one from a low angle. And Wiseman gloves it down. With 8.5 left to go here in the third period. 6-3, still the score. It was 5-0 after one period. Romeoville jumped out early and often on St. Jude. Knights scored 3 goals in the final about 6 or 7 minutes of the second period to make a game of it. They've had 2 golden opportunities to get within 2, but not able to get that 4th goal yet. It's Monday now. Monday backhands it into the slot. Good back check by Dokar. Dukar tries to get the puck out. He can't. He's going to roll in on Wiseman, who will cover up for a whistle with 8:09 now left to go in the third period. So the second game of the doubleheader will start, I imagine, 15 or 20 minutes after this one ends. Clean the ice, get the kids out there, let them do their warm-ups, and we will get started for game number 2. I'll have the call for you for that one as well. Behind the net, it's Wilkins for St. Jude. Wilkins throws it into the slot area. Dangerous pass. Fortunate for him, it bounces out to the high slot. Shot from the point goes wide of Wiseman into the near corner. Aaron Brown throws it forward. Not able to get it out. But Przbilski has it. Romeoville takes it right back. St. Jude now just able to get the puck out for a second, and no ice, no offsides called. Turned around and fired back in by the Huskies as we approach 7 here in the third period. Brown with some space and some speed, little self pass out into center ice, throws it forward, was looking for Dukar, but not able to connect. Good idea as she had Dukar kind of streaking there. Pass forward. Here comes Dukar. Can he get there? I don't think he's going to be able to. He'll be the first one on it. Puck thrown into the slot. Backhanded towards the goal by Engelhart, but Romeoville will come out the other way with it. It's behind Thomas, but he's able to replay it down to Sullivan down low. Sullivan with the wraparound, and he tucks it in. Carson Sullivan took that one behind the net and beat Wiseman on the near side. And Romeoville puts that exclamation point on it as they pick up their 7th, and they lead 7-3. St. Jude wins the draw. Collision right at center ice. Battle for it there. Poked forward by the Huskies. They have the puck down low. Puck deflects in on Wiseman, and he was holding that near post like you're supposed to, and that kept it out of the net. Puck cleared out to center ice by St. Jude. Padilla goes over to the far side. Taken away by McHugh. McHugh has it knocked away from him, and the Huskies take it for the moment. Backhanded up and in, and no icing. Waved off. Played by Vazania behind his own net. Up ahead to Hansen. Puck is kept in down there. Behind the net. Przbilski skates it up into center ice, gets it up to Weirs. Weirs loses it at the blue line, and Romeoville comes the other direction with it. Taken away. Aaron Brown throws it forward, took it away from Thomas. Excuse me, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it back, though. Fitzgerald and Brown battling along the near boards behind the net. McHugh, and we're going to have a whistle and a penalty called here, I believe, on St. Jude for a slash. So Romeoville is going to go on the man advantage with 5:07 left. It's like Aaron Brown making her way over to the penalty box. So Romeoville with a man advantage here. 5:07 left to go in the third period. and a 7-3 lead. Draws one by Romeoville, but skated forward by St. Jude. Matthew Bertalmio comes down with Dine. Bertalmio with the shot, deflects in on Tosh, and Tosh is able to make the save. So Bertalmio got in wide, took the shot that was deflected in, and Seamus Tosh smartly covers up for a whistle. Face-off will be to his left. Bertalmio against, that's Hobby on the draw, won by Romeoville with speed down the far side. It's Fernandez. Fernandez walks in, shot. Wiseman makes the shoulder save, knocks it into the near corner. Nathan Fernandez has been really impressive for the Huskies here, using his speed to just cause havoc for the green and white. McHugh puts it forward onto the stick of Ryan Dine. Dine 1-on-2. Ryan Dine tries to one-hand it, has it knocked away by Fernandez, excuse me. Fernandez now ahead to Kushkowski. Kushkowski takes it wide, has it knocked away from him. St. Jude tries to get the puck out. They can't on the first attempt. They can't on the second attempt, and it's a 3-on-1 the other direction for Romeoville. Backhanded into the slot, and the tip attempt goes wide of the glove side of Caleb Wiseman. In the near corner. Kept out of the crease area for the moment in that high slot, backhanded towards Wiseman. Scrum for it there. It finds its way into the glove and pad of Caleb Wiseman for a whistle. 36 seconds left on the penalty. 3:43 left to go in the hockey game. Romeoville with a commanding 7-3 lead. If the score stays this way, the Huskies will improve to 3-4-1 here in seeding play, but more importantly, winners of 3 of their last 4. So been on a hot streak here lately, the Romeoville Huskies. On the other side, St. Jude looking to avoid dropping their 7th straight game. They showed a lot of fight in this one as they got down 6-0, and they could have very easily packed it in for the night, but 3 quick goals in the second period, and they almost got within 2 at the end of the second period, then almost got within 2 at the beginning of the third period as well, but just not able to get that 4th goal. And Romeoville was able to retake the momentum here in the third period with their 7th goal of the game. They lead this one 7-3 with 3:07 left. Bazania up off the near boards. Squirts out to center ice. On it there is Immersek. Immersek down low. McHugh gets double teamed. Immersek has it again. Big kid Immersek, top of the faceoff dot, uses that size and strength to just take the puck away, clear it over into the near corner where it's thrown over to the far side by the Huskies. Kept in at the point, put down low. McHugh just stops along the backboards, clears it up over to the far side where Engelhardt has it, plays it up ahead, looking for number 19, Mickey Dukar. Dukar on the forecheck, takes the legs out from underneath Kushkowski, but no penalty called, and cleared up the center ice. Linesman gets in the way there. It was an opportunity for Romeoville to take that one in, maybe 2-on-1, but official gets in the way. Ryan Dine now 1-on-4, takes the shot from outside the blue line. Goes wide, and Padilla will take over with under 2 minutes left now. Dine backhands it forward and out to center ice with it. Romeoville. Huskies have it stolen away by Bertalmio. Bertalmio and Dine 2-on-1. It gets away from Bertalmio. He had a clean 2-on-1 with Ryan Dine. Gets it back, though. Tries to stick handle through 3 blue jerseys and can't. Romeoville comes the other direction with it. Bertalmio gets it over to Dine. Dine stops, tries to spin and backhand it to Bertalmio, and he can't. It's taken away, and that's Fernandez knocked off the puck. Romeoville walks in, shot, rebound, score. Romeoville once again, that offensive firepower just too much. And that's the 8th goal of the game scored by the Huskies, and it is 8-3. St. Jude got this thing close. They got it within 3, but this third period, the Huskies have really settled down defensively, and their offense opened back up here in the third period. They pick up 2 more. Turned a 6-3 game with most of the momentum on the side of the Knights into an 8-3 game with just over a minute left to go. Brown clears it out. Knocked away. Dine plays it forward to Bertomeo. Bertomeo just out of his reach, and the puck is covered up down there by Tosh. So Dine and Bertomeo got a couple of opportunities here in the second and third period, but just not able to convert as we were at 43 seconds left in an 8-3 hockey game. Again, game 2 is going to start about 15 or 20 minutes after this one ends. So I'm going to take a quick break, drink some water, reset the graphics, and get going for game 2, which will be the Northbrook Bluehawks and the Huskies in 14U Bantam action. Cleared in by Romeoville. Down low, McHugh will take it. 24 seconds. Both teams playing hard right to the very end. Pinned against the boards. Kept in and by the Huskies. St. Jude tries to bang it out. It's just banged in deep. It's Vazania. Skated off the puck. 2-1, and that will do it. So Romeoville jumped out early with a 5-0 first period lead. St. Jude would make a game of it in the second as they picked up 3 to make it 6-3, but 2 third period goals for the Huskies would put this thing away, and the Huskies do win their third in their last 4 as they defeat the St. Jude Knights by the final score of 8-3. So stick around, game 2. I'm going to start in about 15 or 20 minutes here on the NIHL Game of the Week, powered